Namaste. I welcome you to this online satsang tonight. Just want to paste something here into the chat box. So in case I'm talking later or singing, that everyone who joins just sees that you could share something here, how you're feeling, or you could ask a question, and just offer whatever you bring into this holy satsang space. Or if you just want to stay silent, it's also wonderfully perfect. Yeah, just invite you to really arrive in the present moment. Exactly how you are, with everything you bring. Exactly how it is right now is completely perfect. Still gonna wait a little bit and check if the technique is also working, because I think something changed since the last time I offered an online satsang here on Facebook. So I'm just double checking that it also arrives in your homes or wherever you are, maybe with a mobile phone. Okay, cool. Thank you, Pablo. It's very comforting to know that the sound and the video is perfect. Thank you so much. Jai Ma. Yeah, Jai Ma means victory to love. That's actually also the song I want to sing today to start with. Just these two words, victory to love, Jai Ma. That says everything, I would say. Yeah, so while I sing this song, I also give you time to really settle in, to really connect with your heart, with this very moment, with being here. And I also want to say that love doesn't necessarily mean that emotionally we always have to feel happy or joyful. That what I call love is everything. Everything included, every emotion, everything you bring. And seeing, you could say, the divinity in all of that, in every aspect of life. Jema. And sometimes we have a really, you can say maybe strong wish for this love, for this everythingness to have a certain quality. Like I said before, that we maybe are not so fancy that some sadness is there, or frustration, or any other uncomfortable feeling. But I really invite you to, as much as you can right now, to really let it all be here. Yeah, as if you would empty your pockets, empty yourself into this holy satsang space, this healing space, and just being really, so to speak, honest of what is there, to unload that here. Because when we already unload it, then we can have a better look at it. There's already a bit of a distance. But we really want to accept it, acknowledge it for what it is. And this unloading can also maybe take some more time, so you can really just one by one, like in a spring cleaning, just taking out things which you maybe don't need anymore right now. Maybe they were really useful in the past, or even if they didn't feel useful, I'm sure maybe you could learn really good lessons from them to grow and evolve. But certain things, as we grow and evolve, we just don't need anymore. The same like when we are children and we grow out of old clothes because they're just too small. In the same way, we can just let go of anything which we don't need right now anymore. But really unloading and doing this, emptying yourself in a loving way, in a conscious and grateful way. Like I said, loads of these old things, they taught us so much. They were really important at a time. The same like you would maybe look at one of your old favorite toys as a child, and you just feel that, well, that was really nice at the time, but right now I can really let that go. Maybe I have a nephew, I have someone I can give that to. Like in that sense, like not that we are sending now our things to other people, but in the sense that we let it go with love and gratitude for what it gave us. And we are sending it just back to the universe, to love, to the divine, however you want to call that. So like I said, it's not sending it to some specific person. It's just sending it back to the source with love. And there's also this quality of clarity and discernment of like, what do I still need now? And what don't I need anymore? Can't I make use anymore of, Because certain things we might wish that we could maybe give them already to the divine, but there's still maybe a little lesson which is there for us to look at and to learn. So just being really honest in this spring cleaning, in this looking at the things, kind of, this one is ready to go. And it doesn't have to be a mental process, it's more like inviting for that energetically to happen. And if you get certain images or feelings about a certain theme, that's fine, but you don't necessarily have to mentally know what you're letting go of. So just gonna sing a bit more now as you keep on kind of emptying yourself, cleaning, letting go, appreciating, and sending off with love. Jaya Ma, Kali Jaya Jaya Ma, Kali Mata Mata Jai, Kali Jaya Jaya Ma, Kali Ma, Kali Ma, Kali Ma, Kali Ma. It gets more and more subtle as we clean out. At first it's maybe really clear, not black and white clear, but quite clear, like, oh, this is ready, this is not, maybe, and so on. And it gets subtler and subtler as we maybe get to deeper layers of cleaning. And like I've written in the chat box also, if there's any question, you're most welcome to share here. You don't have to, but I'm just, if somebody maybe connected new now, I want to say that it's most welcome if you want to share anything which is up for you right now, or just a comment, anything which you want to be held more consciously in this space, or any question which might even not have anything to do with what I'm talking right now. So just feel free if there's anything you want to share. And in the meantime, we just keep on cleansing, letting go deeper and deeper, as if we are traveling deeper down into our core. Because the outer layers, they have been emptied maybe already quite a bit, and it gives us the possibility to also access deeper layers of just things which are old and can go now in love. Jai Jaya Ma, Jaya Mata Om. Jai Jaya Ma, Jaya Mata Om. Jaya Mata Om. Jaya Ma, Jai Jaya Mata Mata Om. Jai Jaya Mata Mata Om. Mata Kali Kali Ma, Kali Jaya Om Namo, Jaya Om Namo, Jaya Om, Jaya Om Namo, Jaya Mata Kali, Jaya Mata Kali, Jaya Mata Kali ke Jai Ma, Jaya Om, Jaya Om, Om Namo, Om Namo, Om Namo. Jaya Om, Om Jaya Om, Jaya Om, Jaya Mata Kali ke Jai Ma, Jai Mata Hai Om, Hai Om, Hai Om, Hai Om, Hai Om, Hai Om, Hai Om. And the more we empty ourselves like this, the more space is available to receive grace, to receive abundance, life. The more we empty ourselves and let go of all these old things which we don't need anymore, we can open ourselves to be filled with grace. And what I mean with that is like really just being open, not pushing it, not pulling it in. Namaste, Boris. Thank you very much. So nice to have you here. So what I mean with that opening for grace is, it's as if you have the tap where you open the tap in order to get water from, and you can open that tap and put a glass or anything, a bowl underneath to receive the water which comes out of the tap. But you cannot make the tap run faster or come with more pressure or with better water or any of these things, you know. So in the same way, I mean that with opening ourselves to grace, to love, to come into all these now spaces which have opened up through letting go of the old, and we are still keeping on emptying out in our spring cleaning, but in the meantime, or at the same time, we are already filling the spaces which have gotten liberated with that grace, with that abundance, with that love, with the essence of what we truly are. So as I keep on singing, just be aware of that, of the still emptying out maybe more and more subtle layers of anything you don't need anymore right now, and letting that go with love and gratitude for all the lessons, for everything it has brought you to your life. And at the same time, there is this openness, this receptivity, this softness, gentleness of receiving whatever wants to come towards us. He Jagadambe, He Jagadambe Ma, Jagadambe Ma, He Jagadambe, He Jagadambe, Jagadambe Ma, Jagadambe, Jagadambe, He Jagadambe Ma, Jagadambe Ma, He Jagadambe, Jagadambe, Jagadambe Mata Hari Om. Jai Jai Jagadambe Ma, Jagadambe Ma, Jagadambe Ma, He Jagadambe Mata Hari Om. Jai Jai Jagadambe Ma. Sometimes we block the flow of that abundance, that grace coming in, because we have a certain idea how it should look like. And if it doesn't look like the mind has pictured it or wished for it, we might just label it as something which we don't want, and we push it away, or we try to avoid it. So just being aware of that subtle habit, you could say, which kind of sometimes, not always, but sometimes can kick in and actually can make us miss out on so much wonderfulness. Such grace which can come in if we don't filter it, if we don't filter out what we don't want. There comes also in that aspect of trust, in a sense that if you really have the firm boundary in place that only 100% true love-filled things can come into our field, into our being, then it's easier to let go of that filtering, because there's this, or there can be this fear of, because obviously we don't want anything which drags us down come in without being stopped, you know. So it's about this kind of what I call the etheric body. It's this all around us, like where other people might say where the aura stops, that border, so to speak, where our etheric, our outer layer body is. And I'm just saying that so we can put our attention there to strengthen that, you know, like, so at the same time as we keep on spring cleaning, emptying out, and working on receiving grace, receiving abundance in any form, there's this energetic structure, you could say, needed of just really allowing only 100% truth into my system. If that is clear, if that is set firmly in place with clarity and conviction and love, but also really clarity, like kind of that's how it is, then grace, which is 100% love and truth, can pass through this barrier, you could say, and we don't have to have this other filtering system of like, oh, maybe I shouldn't keep this because this might be bad, you know. So as we, like I said, as we keep on spring cleaning and opening for grace, it's still happening, but a bit more in the background, you could say. I want to now in the next song focus more on that healthy boundaries, healthy barrier system, you could say, like this golden light cocoon. You could maybe picture it like that if you like to visualize things. And really nurturing that barrier, making it strong, flexible, but strong. Like not rigid, like we are not kind of putting up a wall and hiding behind it. It's not like that. It's like in the cells, you know, like there we have this cell walls and the nutrients can go in and out exactly how they should, you know, how it's good for the body. In a healthy cell, that's how it works, you know. In the same way, this bubble all around us is that protective cocoon in which we then can really relax, let go, and receive grace. Jai Jai Jaya Ram, Jaya Ram, Jaya Ram, Jai 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 Jaya Jaya Ram, Jai 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 Jaya Jaya Ram, Jaya Rama, Jaya Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama, Jaya Jaya Ram, Jaya Hanumana, Jaya Jaya Ram, Jaya Ram, Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama, Jaya Rama, Jaya Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama, Jaya Rama, Jaya Ram, Jaya Rama, Jaya Ram, Jaya Rama, Hanuman, 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 Jaya Jaya Rama, Jaya Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram, Hanuman, Hanuman. Second, we have another visitor here for the satsang. One moment. You want to say hello, Dharma? You come in like that, you have to say hello. Look, Mom. No looking up today? No? I love you. I'm singing for Ram, Dharma comes, because Ram is the one who establishes always Dharma. And Dharma just wants to pass through. Like you see. Yes, our sweet Dharma. He always sleeps the whole day to be fit for the satsang then in the evening. Yeah, Dharma means the righteous way of living. So Ram in the Hindu mythology is the one who reestablishes Dharma, the righteous way of living, you could say. And I didn't choose that with the mind, but now as I'm talking about it, that's exactly what this nice bubble of light around us does, that it's filtering that. So really just anything which is dharmic can come in. Anything which is 100% truth only is allowed in. Yes, this is still deepening all of the three things, the emptying out, the receptivity, and that beautiful, strong, etheric body layer. I feel that I'm already making some announcements, so I don't like to do them in the end of the satsang, because then it's maybe a bit mental, so to speak, even though the energy is still always here. Love is always here, it never stops. But what I always do is that I do the announcements now, and then I will sing in the end one more song to just really anchor us even more in that what we are. And then I'm not talking in the end anything mental, so you can, if you have time afterwards, you could, if you want, just stay a little bit longer, just bathing in that love and that grace, just really steeping. Nurturing, being that what you are. What we all are. Yeah, so the next online one is on the 27th of April, but that's a German satsang, so in case you speak German, or if you don't speak German, like you're seeing, there's a lot of singing, and the energy works by itself. The heart understands without mentally understanding what I might be saying in between. So be it that you speak German or not, you're most welcome to join on the 27th of April, and that's on the channel of Jetzt TV. You can also always find any information about my work, in the beingsatsang.com website. And I usually have that one more updated than Facebook, because creating all these events on Facebook takes me quite a long time, because I always want to choose a nice picture and all that, and that just takes longer. So the website is always more up to date. So that's the next online one. And in case you live close by in Mojaca in Andalusia, Spain, or you want to come, you're most welcome to come whenever that heart impulse is maybe there to come for a visit. This Saturday on the 10th of April we're going to have yoga on the beach in the morning, and probably I will still confirm that next week when I also can see better how the weather will be and stuff, but there will be a satsang on the beach. If not next Saturday the 17th of April, then maybe the 18th, but I will let you know as soon as I know. Also for all these spontaneous, more last minute updates, you're most welcome to write me, and I can add you to the Being Satsang WhatsApp group or Telegram channel. And there's also a newsletter here in the beingsatsang.com website, but this one I only send out once a month because I don't want to overload people with emails. And then there's every Monday there's an English meditation, a guided meditation in a small group from 8 till 9 p.m. Via Zoom for a very small contribution fee, also depending on your financial possibilities. You can always write me if there's any problem. And Thursdays from 6 till 7 there's yoga online as well via Zoom. So these are the group events, and then like always you're most welcome to write me if you feel like you would like to work on a certain theme with me in a one-on-one session. Right now mostly online, obviously, via Zoom or some similar platform if you don't like Zoom, but I think it works really well. And you can also have a short getting to know meeting for free, so you can really just feel if that resonates with you to work with me on a specific theme, or you could just say you want to just steep more in that peace and that love and just being in the moment, and then we go from there. And all the info is again on the website also. Yes, so that's all the mental words. And like I said, it didn't stop to work on these layers, but I just bring them a bit more to the foreground again and see where we are at. Yeah, I feel like we really nicely emptied out so many layers. Like I said, there might be still some things left, which is fine, like we still have to learn and grow, evolve. So be kind with yourself if there's any theme which the mind maybe thinks, oh, this should be long gone already, or why there's another layer and so on. Just be really kind with yourself. It gets more and more settled, and sometimes we think we have finished one theme, but then there's just another layer, and that's just what is then. Being patient with yourself. It's also an aspect of that receptivity, that patience. Yeah, to just, like I said, with a tap, like you just, with your bowl, you wait there till the bowl is full. You cannot pull it out of the tube, So it's patience, loving patience, as we are open to receive at the deepest level whatever we might be able to receive right now. That's perfect. Exactly how you are right now, where you stand with that, is perfect. Sometimes we might just have a small cup, and that's it. You have a small cup, it's wonderful. Receive that with all the love. And sometimes we might feel like we are this huge, like the ocean itself, like there's just so much space, and that's wonderful too, but it's really what is right now. For you, the truth, that's what is important, not what the mind thinks how it should feel or how open it should be, or being kind with ourselves, patient and kind. So now I'm going to sing one more time to really integrate all of what has happened today. And maybe if you started watching the video later, you could also, if you feel like, you can just rewatch also the beginning, if that feels right for you, So I really like to integrate all of the realizations, all of the letting go, the opening, that etheric, wonderful, golden, healthy boundary, also into the physical form, because we are not the physical form, we are beyond that, but we have the physical form right now. We have the body like a rented place, And if we integrate it into every cell of our being, that can help so much in the day-to-day experience of awakening and embodying. So it's not just all suddenly so all over the place, so to speak. It really helps to assimilate, to integrate, to literally bring it down to earth. Like my hands are even wanting to touch my thighs right now, my knees. You could do anything what your body feels like doing right now is perfect to really help with embodying love, embodying peace. Because then, if in day-to-day life a challenge might come, it's just how it is, then in this very moment when that challenge comes, that body is with you, because the body is always present, it's always there, and it can help you to anchor more in that freedom, and that peace. Om Shanti Om. Om Shanti Om. Shanti Om. Shanti Om. Om Shanti Om. Shanti Om. Shanti Om. Shanti Om. Shanti Om. Om Shanti Om. Om Shanti. Om Shanti 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 Om. Really sending it to every cell of your beautiful, beautiful body. Shanti Om Shanti Om Shanti Om Shanti Om Shanti 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 Om Shanti 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 Om Shanti Om Shanti 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 Om Shanti Om Shanti Have a wonderful evening.